it is me, BDB, and we are back here with Danganronpa. In the last Let's Play, we had a dream. Or did we have a dream? Not as good as the Martin Luther King speech, but we may or may have not had a dream, or it may have been real. That Rey Mysterio and Kyoko were in our room. At one point, we know Kyoko was speaking, did not hear what she had to say, and Mysterio was trying to kill us. If you don't know who Rey Mysterio is, look him up, and you'll understand why I'm saying it. I opened the desk drawer, and... Huh? It's empty. There's nothing inside. Wait, nothing inside? That's strange. Because it definitely wasn't before. I'm positive I put the knife I got from Choco in here. Wait, that means... the knife they told me to keep safe. I knew it. I just had a feeling. It wasn't a dream after all. But if that's true, that all makes even less sense. Why would someone have wanted to attack me? Maybe because they wanted to kill you and be the Blackened and escape, obviously. And who was that behind the mask? And why was Kyoko? What the hell is going on? Well, I don't think I'm going to figure it out on my own. I should head to the dining hall. Then I can talk to everyone else about it. Yeah, cause that's gonna go down well. Anyway, standing here thinking about it isn't going to help anything. I should head to the dining hall. Coinage first. I enjoy the Danganronpa OST. There we are. Dining hall. What do you people are gonna believe me?
Hey, Makoto.
Ah, Makoto. Yep, that's Makoto. Sure, the sky's blue. Hi, Hina. You really had me worried, you know? What happened to you last night? Worried? Yeah, right after nighttime hit, we all went to get you. We were hammering away at your doorbell, but you never answered. We thought maybe you'd been, you know... I mean, not that actually happened. I mean, nobody here would wanna, you know... So anyway, what were you doing? I didn't feel so good, so I went right to bed. I had no idea you guys even showed up. But why did you come to get me? Did something happen? Well, lots of stuff, actually. I'm not sure I can really explain. Let's go meet up with everyone else, then they can tell you about it. So, is everyone waiting somewhere else or something?
That's right.
Oh yeah, we all stayed up the whole night. The whole night? I lost that rock, paper, scissors, so I had to come get breakfast for everyone.
Okay.
So you got here just in time. Come on, help me carry it. Okay, sure. Everyone's in the gym. Hurry up, I'll meet you there. The gym? Why is everyone in the gym? And the entire night? What in the googly moogly is going on? Also, it turns out there's a trophy for walking 1,000 steps. So if you want to get a trophy, I would suggest you don't, you know, fast travel. Which I've done once, I just find it. I enjoy walking around more than just fast traveling to places. I remember this part now. Ah, there he is.
Oh, hey,
This
Makoto.
is worth to be late for your wedding, the birth of your son, your funeral, all at once.
What?
Jeez, you're show up now, like it's no big deal. You made us stay up all night while you slept like a baby in your bed. Just like Hina said, everyone was there besides Kyoko. And then I noticed, they formed a circle around something. As soon as I saw what that something was, what the? Before I could catch myself, I'd cried out. They killed Monokuma! Spread out in front of them were the remains of Monokuma.
What are you doing?
What does it look like? We're dismantling it to see what makes it tick.
Dismantling? But I mean, that's Monokuma you're messing with, right?
Yeah, that's right.
She's not even phased.
Nope, not a bit. Relax, there's no danger. You say that, but... What is this? What are you guys doing? Hero, seriously, what are you thinking? How can you say tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous?
Hey, come on.
Well, I guess I'll handle this. I'll explain what's going on, Makoto, because that's how much I like you. Byakuya found this little fella laying around, and we tore it apart. That doesn't explain anything.
What?
Just before we went to bed last night, I came to the gym to try and talk to Monokuma. I wanted to see if he had any new information about Kyoko's disappearance. And then I found him here, just like normal. However, when I found him, he was no more than a regular toy. He didn't react, didn't say a word. You're saying he wasn't moving at all. I waited there until nighttime officially began, but still Monokuma lay there motionless. I gathered everyone up as quickly as possible so they could take a look. Even then, he still didn't make a move. So I immediately initiated the assembly process. It was Master's stroke of genius, a chance to find out what made Monokuma tick. One thing we discovered is that he's quite a sophisticated machine. It's leagues beyond any normal remote control toy. Who has enough free time to invest in something like that anyway? But besides that, what I'm wondering is, why did he stop moving all of a sudden? I thought maybe he'd malfunctioned, but we didn't find any cause as we were taking him apart. So if he didn't break down,
So in other words,
then maybe something happened to his puppeteer, the Mastermind. Something unexpected. I can't imagine any other possibility. Something unexpected. They were probably so scared of Master they ran into terror.
Could it be?
Or maybe they got sick or something. Well, Monokuma made his announcement this morning, right? Who was that if not the Mastermind? Oh, I'm sure that's a recording. It's set to a timer and plays if necessary. That's true. He says the exact same thing every day, right?
hey,
Hey, guys. Don't think now's a good time for light conversation. I just found something. What is it? It's... It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure.
what?
What, Roll? That's super bad. We need to get rid of it. Roger that. It appears the bomb has a motion sensor. Any sudden movements, it's sure to go off. What? Motion sensor? For serious? I'm sorry to get all shaky.
Just a second.
Hey, get it together. You're a man, aren't you? I'm fine. I'm totally fine. You're so not fine. You're all Oh, I probably should have mentioned the motion sensor is off right now. Jeez, don't scare me like that. God, you're like the world's most spineless worm of the century.
Don't be mean.
Hey, come on, the century's just getting started. Don't call the race already. Whatever, just hurry up and put the bomb down. Hanging on to it, it's not going to do anyone any good. Oh yeah, good call.
Well?
Okay, it's down. Everything's all good. Here, put the bomb down, but that wasn't my main concern at that point. My eyes were glued to Monokuma's remains. He just stopped moving all of a sudden. Was it really because something had happened to the Mastermind that they weren't expecting? But what could that have been? When I thought about it, I couldn't help but think back to the night before, being attacked by that masked figure.
Just a second.
Hey, Makoto? Huh?
Hey.
Don't us. Did you hear a thing we just said? Huh? So that's a no? What are you, some kind of brain-dead farm animal? Sorry. We were saying, since we're done dismantling Monokuma, what should we do now? And we decided to continue our offensive assault.
It's all clear now.
To try and uncover the Mastermind's true identity, we're going to break into the Headmaster's room. But really?
Naturally.
Since the Mastermind appears to have stopped all activity, now's our chance. Wouldn't you agree? But if the Mastermind comes back while we're in there...
What?
If you're scared, you're welcome to stay here by yourself. Or go to live in the chicken coop with all the other chickens. You can be chicken number 60.
Such ignorance.
This is a battle. A fight to the death between us and the Mastermind. We don't have time to deliberate.
But
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to have to kill each other or anyone else, but we have a chance now.
Come on.
So, what are you going to do? Are you going to run away or are you going to fight? You're right. I'll go with
It's
you.
all clear now.
Okay then. We're going to break into the headmaster's room. Everything comes down to this moment. Anything can happen, so prepare yourselves. I'll follow you anywhere. I'm not stuttering anymore. I'm not trying to give myself a stutter. To all the ends of the earth. Sakura, if you can hear me, lend me your strength.
How about that?
I can do this. I'm a man and I can do this. I've got the will of the entire universe on my side. You got the will of nothing on your side, man. We each found determination in our own ways, and when we were ready we left the gym. Our target was the headmaster's room on the 4th floor of this school. On the 4th floor corridor. Why are they all... Alright. Nothing Masters is the one to show such bravery. Just make sure you don't get in his way. Whatever.
Okay.
Sakura's gonna be watching over us, so we're definitely gonna find something to help us bring this to an end. And he's here on Byakuya. We finally reached the climax. So let's hurry up and finish it before the Mastermind catches us all.
Let's go.
This is where we expose every last detail of the Mastermind. Is everyone ready? I'm kicking in the door, yeah! Rattle, rattle! It's locked, as expected. So, what are you gonna do?
What?
Isn't it obvious? We're gonna tear this door off its hinges. Wait, but the rules say we've seen that the Mastermind isn't watching us. Those don't matter anymore. But like Makoto said, if the Mastermind did show up while we were in there...
So, in other words...
Then we'll just have to finish our business before that can happen.
Hey.
Okay, sure, but... We've come this far. We can't back down now. We agreed this is what we have to do. So we have to do it. It's so beautiful!
I mean...
For serious.
What the heck?
We don't have any choice. We're desperate.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's rip this door down.
Actually...
Okay, but how are we going to do that? This thing looks pretty sturdy. Then we'll need something sturdy of our own. Oh, what about that one thing? Huh? Oh, the pickaxe. The thing in the tool shed.
Oh, so
Oh
good.
yeah, the pickaxe.
I see.
Interesting. That could very well be exactly what we need. Now then, Choco, what time is it? When we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now.
It's all clear now.
Okay. Go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01. That's straight up unreasonable! I by myself?
Naturally.
Surely you like to have your me time once in a while, right? Well, if it's me and you time, Master, then yeah.
What?
You know how much time it took you to say that? 10 seconds. Take too long and I'll erase your existence from my consciousness. Unacceptable! We all took a ran off loud as a herd of rabid elephants.
Hey.
But serious though, are we just gonna knock this door down? No problem is solved by running away. Find your stones and be a man. He's right. You can't move forward by always avoiding danger.
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
We know danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? No, you're not. Even if it is dangerous, we have to overcome the challenges in front of us. Maybe, but oh, I'm still super stressed. Keep me not to stutter. I'm so tense I can hardly talk. I'm all flubbust. No, I'm totally flab stuff. Flab sauce? What? Gross, where did that come from? Wait, just like Joe, where'd you come from?
You called for me and so I appeared.
Hello, it's the wonderful murder being here to greet you with a razor-sharp smile.
Come on.
Why was the pickaxe? Where is it? I was supposed to pick an axe? No, you seeping imbecile, the pickaxe. Seeping imbecile? Oh, master, you wound me with your executive level barbs. Bourgeois, here comes the bloody nose. Seriously though, did you really forget the pickaxe?
Give it a rest.
Omega-3 fatty acids, that's what you need. Great for the old berry factory. But I think we already established that their memory doesn't carry over when they switch.
Not possible.
This is a level of uselessness I find difficult to tolerate.
Yes, yes.
Ah, the light bulb just went on.
I see.
That's why I went to the garden, right? I was supposed to get the pickaxe. Alright, we've solved one mystery. That means there's just one more mystery left. One more mystery?
Have
Yep.
you reached that
Now we
certain
just
age?
need to figure out the identity of Object X.
So,
Now, what are you talking about? Did you already forget what we were talking about? You're like missing out on life.
You gotta be kidding.
I'm not missing out on life. In fact, I found one in the garden. What? What did you find? Coot or puss?
You SOB!
Did you hear me? I said corpse. A corpse?
Yep.
That's right. I found a corpse in the garden. You found a corpse in the garden.
What did you say?
Well then, before we enter the headmaster's room, it appears we have something else to look into.
Come on.
We're going to the garden. Okay. Ooh boy. And he never mentioned anything about last night's seminas. As soon as we entered the garden, I saw it. I didn't want to, but... Rey Mysterio was moited! I saw someone laying on the ground with a mask covering their face. And there was a knife buried in their stomach up to the hilt. What the? Are they really dead? Sure, but who is it? Deadly Life! It's Deadly Life all the time in school. Just to make things clear. Last night I was attacked by someone wearing a mask. And whoever that was, now they're... I don't know why, but now they're laying dead in front of me. I told you there's a corpse hanging out here.
No way!
Are they really dead? Is this really a dead body? We need to begin looking around right away. However, be ever so careful. There is no telling what you might find. We need to find out who this actually is, but there's no way to tell with the mask covering their face like that, and the white coat they're wearing makes it impossible to tell anything about the body itself. The victim is a total mystery, but one thing I do know is that whoever this is, they attacked me last night in my room. But why? How do they wind up dead in here? Their heart isn't beating, they're not breathing, all signs of life have come to a complete stop. Thanks to the knife that's been driven into their stomach, their clothes are stained a bright red. Appears the bleeding has stopped, the blood that's there is still wet. Be careful you don't touch it and get some on you. How can you be so calm at a time like this? Who is it? Their face and body are all hidden, so I don't have a clue. I'm pretty sure it's a girl, at least. Huh? How can you tell?
Well...
Nails? Well, I think I see the outline of her chest and just the general shape of the body. Yeah, the more I look, the more I'm sure it's a girl. Really? Then it could be... Okay then! Let's just get the mess clean off.
Come on.
Wait, don't! But by the time he called her, it was already too late. Toko's hand shot out toward the mask. And in the next instant... Kablooey! There was a lightning and deafening roar. Body blew up. It blew up, 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 blew up. My vision started to darken. I prepared to pass out, but then, hurry up, put out the fire. My consciousness attempted to float away. That voice reached out and pulled it back down to earth. Someone pressed something into my hands. It was a bucket of water. Come on, dump the water on it. Oh, okay. The upper half of the body was on fire. I took aim and tossed the water as hard as I could. Look. Thankfully, that was enough to put out the fire. It died down, leaving behind only the unpleasant smell of burning skin. I guess that took care of it. But what the hell, man? It exploded?
What did you say?
I had a bad feeling about the body. I never imagined it would explode. And then the body...
What? It's burnt to a crisp. That's beyond well done, man.
Don't compare it to a steak. I'll never be able to eat steak again. But now that the body was charred, I really have no idea. How are we gonna find out who it is? It wasn't. Who isn't here right now? What? Consider who's not here. That will quickly narrow down who it must be. There's only one person missing. It's Kyoko. Kyoko? Look at that body. Is Kyoko? No, it can't be right. Calm down, I didn't say it was Kyoko.
But I mean, who else?
There is one other person.
In other words,
The Mastermind. What?
What? The Mastermind? What the heck? Come on, there's no way. The Mastermind got charbroiled? Get serious.
I agree, normally that idea wouldn't be worth considering. But I have reason to believe it may be true. The Mastermind being dead would explain the other matter, wouldn't it? Monokuma can hardly move around if its master is dead, right?
But that corpse is a girl, right? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, remember what Alter Ego said.
So that same person may very well be the Mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the file, that headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now.
What the heck? He's in the Mastermind, a some middle-aged dude, right? Which of course obviously isn't. Then could that mean the headmaster isn't the headmaster? The Mastermind isn't the headmaster? Is it the teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair? Huh? Makoto Ikosaba, the 16th student at Hope's Peak. What? What are you talking about? The other day, Kyoko confided in me. She said there was a 16th student here in school. What? I think you better tell us everything you know. Well, all Kyoko told me was... It sounds like Kyoko thinks Makoto Ikosaba is the Mastermind. No, the headmaster isn't the Mastermind, I'm sure of that. What? I don't have any proof, but I have no doubt I'm right.
I see.
There's another student here, and it's a female? That would match the body's characteristics. And that phrase, the ultimate despair, it sounds super mastermindy, doesn't it?
Could it be... Okay, so the Mastermind is this girl, Mukuro, she's a student here, and she's the ultimate despair? But if she's been hiding here at the school like some teenage Bigfoot, how'd she wind up burnt to a crisp? What the heck? None of this makes any sense. She just suddenly show up and then die?
I think we better take a closer look at the body. There may be some clues to help us figure out exactly who it is. Hey, wait.
What?
What? Aren't we forgetting something? You know, Toko?
What? Oh yeah, she totally got blown up, huh?
Forget about her. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her. Oh, she survived. Oh, she survived. Huh? What just happened? Master!
Stop talking.
You declared for the whole world to hear that you would never inhale a single molecule of oxygen. Oh, then I don't mind breathing in carbon dioxide you exhale. That's enough for me to live.
What the heck?
This is the strangest back and forth I've ever seen. It is pretty damn strange. Let's take a close look at the body one more time. Watch yourself, Makoto. She may be dead, but she's still a girl. Don't worry, I don't plan on touching the body at all that much. I'm not Kyoko, after all. There's a tattoo on her hand. Hold on, there's something on the ground here. Fine. A key. There's something next to the body. It's a key. Is it what Kyoko took from Monokuma? What did you steal? I stole this. A key. Looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. That's right, the key she stole was shaped like Monokuma. Obviously, this isn't anything like that. Obviously, again.
Then this key is...
What?
What is it? Did you find something? Yeah, this was on the ground near the body. I've never seen this key before. What could it possibly go to? So even you don't know then. Makoto, I'm going to give you a very important task.
I see.
That key might give you access to certain areas we thought were locked.
So in other words...
The biolab, data center, headmaster's room, and dorm rooms on the second floor. It's in your hands. So I'm your errand boy now.
Oh, yay.
Well, since I'm on the 5th floor, let's go to the biolab. I'm pretty sure the garden noise shouldn't be playing right now. Well, it was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. When I went to insert the key I found in the garden through the keyhole, the key isn't even close to fitting, which means the key doesn't go to this room. Okay, so 4th floor. I'm gonna get to the data center anyway. Definitely not the headmaster. It's still the garden noises still playing. Yeah, it's definitely this one. The door to the data center was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. So when I went to insert the key I found in the garden keyhole, it fits. Then this is the key to the data center. I managed to unlock the data center. I guess all that running around paid off. I have to go tell everyone else. So maybe we headed back to the garden. Didn't even go in. What a dumbass. So you're back. How'd it go? I found out which room the key goes to. It's the data center down on the 4th floor. Then we can get into the data center now?
I see.
Interesting. Well, why did the now deceased have that key on them? I suppose we'll just have to go to the data center and find out. Yeah, I think you're right.
Yes, master.
Here we are. Looks like the door is still unlocked. Hey, so when you open that door, there's not going to be another huge kaboom like before, right? You're asking that question now. Don't worry, we have Makoto. Thanks. What?
In other words...
It's in your hands. Again? It means I trust you. It's an absolute lie, I'm just being used. Exactly. Oh, can we... let's go talk. Master told you he trusts you. Master told you that. But don't let it go to your head. I'm so not happy about any of this. I said I trust you. You now have an obligation to live up to that trust. No, I really don't.
Okay.
It'll be fine, Makoto. It'll be fine. Makoto's on the job. Not that that's any kind of guarantee. Not a guarantee. He's far enough back anyway. I'm totally sure there won't be another kaboom. Serious. But just to be safe, I'll go to instead somewhere else. Yes, of course. I reached down and put my hand on the door. I closed my eyes and tried to clear my mind. With a silent prayer, I slowly opened the door. Nothing happened. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes. In a word, the room was strange. I mean, all the rooms up to now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. It wasn't a surface sphere like the rest of the school. Here the fear was lurking beneath the surface. The room was filled with that kind of dread.
What?
Hey, that's... Hiro extended a trembling hand and pointed. Look at all those monitors on the wall. Look what they're showing. Well, obviously, each monitor displayed a different section of the school. The dorms, classrooms, every part of the school was covered. This is...
What?
It's the direct feed from every single surveillance camera. All the cameras in the school feed back into this room. And they're displayed here on the monitors. That's obvious. The sole purpose of this room is to watch us. To watch us? Then this room is
It's all clear now.
the Mastermind's private room, without a doubt. The Mastermind room? I guess that makes sense. So the Mastermind was here, watching us. Then I think this settles this. Huh? The body in the garden. If they had the key to this room, it can only mean one thing. That was the body of Makoto Ikusaba, and she was the Mastermind. And the Mastermind is dead. Like, really, really dead. It would seem so. But for serious? It's too bad they had to go and die before Master could kill them himself. Well, the body discovery announcement didn't go off. The Mastermind is dead? Can that really be true? Does that mean it's all over? Because I mean, that body. Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die a natural death. So who was it that... But if the Mastermind really is dead, that means we can finally get out of this hellhole! We gotta hurry up and find the exit, come on!
That's enough.
No, we have to check this area thoroughly. Huh? But what about the exit? The Mastermind truly is dead. We can leave whenever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the Mastermind set up this life or death game in the first place. And I'm bothered by the fact that the Mastermind was obviously murdered. But murdered? So you think so too, huh? Naturally. Yeah. The state of the course makes it plain as day. There was absolutely no doubt. The Mastermind was murdered.
But
why is it gotta be that way? I mean, who could have even done it?
such ignorance.
That's exactly why I say we need to investigate the purpose and identity of the Mastermind.
I'm telling you!
Now do you understand, you useless insect? You're banned from talking to Master ever again. The Mastermind's purpose and why they were killed. This room may very well hold the answers to those questions. After all, the Mastermind must have spent who knows how much time here. Okay then, let's begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the Mastermind. Danganronpa, a Monokuma door. The door is kind of creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. What could be inside? No lock. Door's locked, huh? What if you use the key that opened this room? Let's give it a try, just in case. Nope, no good. It won't even fit in the keyhole.
Yeah!
Well, don't worry about it. Everything's fine. The Mastermind's dead, right? So we got nothing's gonna happen to us. Yeah, I guess you're right. Can't stop thinking about that door with Monokuma's picture on it. But worrying about it isn't gonna do me any good. Hina's right. The Mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore. Computer. There's a bunch of computers all lined up. They look like high-performance PCs, nothing like the ancient laptop Alt Ego was installed on. They're all on. They seem to be locked. So what, we can't do anything? Just use your fighting spirit to force your way in? What century are you from? The Mastermind must have been using these to monitor the network. And Alt Ego. You may well be right about that. There's no point in thinking about it now. You're right. There's even a camera in here. No matter when, no matter where, surveillance cameras are following our every move. I mean, they're absolutely everywhere. How many cameras does this place have anyway?
What's your problem?
Hurry up and find something from Master. Well, you can go to hell. World map. There's really a ridiculous number of monitors here. And the Mastermind's been using them all to spy on us. As long as I have this, huh? Look at Master go. It's like a feast for the eyes. How much is a monthly membership? Right. Trying to see if we can find us on the monitors at the moment. Doesn't seem like it's up. Hero. I mean, I want to know why they were killed as much as the next guy, but I also really want to get out of here. Oh, yes, there we go. There's nothing showing up on this one. Oh, hey, look, next to that TV. Isn't that a TV antenna?
How about that?
It is! It's just like the one my grandma uses. It's totally one of those high-def antennas. Wait, so we hook up the antenna and we can watch TV? Huh? Did someone say TV?
You know?
Well, Saturday morning heat us here. Huh, you talking about me?
Okay.
Anyway, if we can watch TV, let's do it. Come on.
You know?
Ah, you're all a star for our info from the outside world, huh? Alright, let me work my magic and you'll be quantum leaping your way to TV land before you know it. I mean, I get the reference, but what's he talking about?
You know?
Oh! What's wrong? Good news for all you Saturday morning kitties out there. I think I got a TV working. Really? Now all we gotta do is switch it on.
What?
Can do it. Friggin' idiot, Mastermind. Oh, you guys need to cut free from your regrets to the outside world. If they were sitting here watching TV the whole time, they really thought they could get away with it. Static. Huh? Us? Huh? This is the feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't
The
it?
heck?
Huh. That's weird.
Come on.
Hey, what are you doing? That's really weird. You're weird. Weird in every way possible. And not just weird, super weird. But this TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So how is this showing the camera feed?
Well,
Did you try changing the channel? Oh, good idea. Let's give that a try. Hero went through each channel one by one. Oh my god, this makes the ending to number 3 so much more sense, but I still suck. Well, on every channel, it was just us. It was a live feed of us standing there in the data center.
What the heck?
What the heck? Is it broken or something?
Could it be?
No, there must be some kind of trick to it or some weird setup. A trick? What kind of trick?
Actually,
I'm not sure, but... Huh? Huh?
huh?
What? Huh? It's been a while, you friggin' bastards! Monokuma! How? You're supposed to be dead! Me? Dead? Don't be friggin' stupid!
what?
Hey, you're out of kind of strange! Something seems different! Of course I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. Not even. It's been like half a day at most. How are you alive again? Oh yeah, that's it. The look on your face right now is sublime. That's why I wanted to see the moment you went from hope to despair. Don't tell me you pretended to be dead. All for this moment? Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now.
Well now.
And that's that. Well, it's almost time to cut off your passo full. It's almost time to cut off your past so full of hope and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I want you to all have way more fun in this killing game. Can't be serious. We have to keep going.
Let me out of
No,
here!
we're supposed to get out of here. Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here? How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides, this life isn't all bad, you know? I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life, no matter where you are. Are you serious? This place is the worst. If it's the worst, then does that mean you're in despair?
Well now.
Whew, I'm proof for all that laughing. I guess I'll just get to the point now. The point? You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed, that TV is an essential part of your school life here.
What?
I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind.
Heck?
Well, I connected the antenna, so why is he just showing us this surveillance feed? Look how attentive they are now. Well then, I'm gonna let you in on a blood-gushing secret and tell you about it. That TV is absolutely without doubt displaying the signal coming in on the antenna. Huh? What does that mean? Displaying the signal? But it's just us standing here.
Unbelievable.
Ugh, you're so stupid. Don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you.
Thrills, chills, kills!
This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. What?
Extreme!
This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. Doesn't matter how many times he says it, I don't know what it's supposed to mean. I mean, even if I understood the words, I'm not sure I understand the different meanings.
Huh?
What? Broadcast live to the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this?
That's...
It can't be. Have they taken over the airwaves somehow?
Oh,
The camera feed is being broadcast. No way that's possible. That's impossible. That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system. You know this? All you need is one clear trick that I found, and hijacking the airwaves is easy mode. Are you being serious right now?
Of course!
Of course! I heard a kind of creaking. But the sound was coming from my own mind. Like a boat tossing in the ocean, my mind had begun to creak and groan. Everything has a meaning, you know. All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries, even me luring you here right now. Why would I do any of that without a reason? It was all for my captive audience, to show them true despair. Like they'd never seen before. I became the director of a despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show, the best in despair entertainment.
Insane!
You're lying. If this was on TV, the police and everyone would be going crazy. Yeah, there's no way they would have tried to come and rescue us.
Actually,
What if they already did? Huh?
yes indeed!
But then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at their TV to try and warn you, but who would actually come here to help? Don't you think that's possible? I don't really know personally though, so whatever.
This can't be.
Let's take control of all communications like that. You need an astronomical amount of resources. Yep, so how could things have come this far? Well, not a secret. There's something you all need to do first. Remember? What?
Of course!
Yeah, duh. This is the little business of... Oh, wow. It took you a while. A body has been discovered. Huh? Class trial? You mean... Oh, God, no, not happening.
It's the Monokuma file!
Everyone, give it all you got, okay?
Pounding excitement!
Okay, things are gonna get pretty crazy from here on out. You're in for a heck of a ride.
I can't wait!
Well, and then he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible, the truth hopelessly out of reach. All we were left with was despair. We stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. I couldn't think. It took everything I had just to keep myself standing upright. I don't understand any of this. What's despair entertainment? And how is he still alive?
I'm sick of this!
I thought that finally, we could get out of here. And plus, what did he say about a class
Stop
trial?
talking.
Well, that part's obvious. The class trial is class trial. What it means is that at this point we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko? What?
the heck?
What are you talking about? I thought Makuro Ikusawa was the one who died. The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. If Monokuma is still alive and active, that means that the mastermind Mukuro Ikusawa is dead. So naturally that body can't belong to her, so it must be Kyoko. There's no other possibility. The body is Kyoko's? Kyoko's been murdered? No, it's not possible. Because I don't know anything about her yet. I don't even know who she really is. To have it end like this? I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it. Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe this, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. Myself? Anyway, we better begin. But if we're going to have a class trial, then that means the killer...
That's right.
Correct. It must be someone participating in our school.
Wait, so you're saying one of us killed Kyoko?
Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying. No.
Huh? But you just said...
Stop talking.
I don't have time to explain now. There is a veritable mountain of issues I need to confirm. So I'm going to begin my search. If you value your life, you'll put everything you have into this. That is how this game works, after all. Well, I better start checking out the Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. So even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. The unidentified body, could it really be Kyoko? Or... I have no choice. I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I have to find out what happened, or we're all dead. I need to go back to the scene of the crime, back to the garden. Let's go! And then the FBI is gonna be here as well. Oh, everyone is. Okay, time to get started. I need to check anywhere that may be important from one end to the other. I just need to do what I always do. Start with the body. I'll check the body more thoroughly, and maybe then I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. Huh. There's something weird about the body's fingernails. No, I was on that for sure. Oh, these are fake nails. They're really long. It seemed like they'd get in the way of normal activity. Fake nails. There's also something on the back of her right hand. Is that a tattoo? It got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing. It's a wolf, obviously. It looks like a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before. Tattoo on the right hand. 2 for 1. The upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosion, so it's totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. That's because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. Since I only threw water on that part that was on fire, the top half, the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? Exploded, bodied, analysis. The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burned up. There's only one little piece left. The lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. The body blew up, top half got set on fire, and I dumped a bucket of water on it, which means, yeah. There's nothing strange about that, right? Yeah. Right there. Can't look up or anything else. So where's the dead body? Nice. There's a knife laying on the ground. Is this... It must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. The Monokuma fell, so the knife went all the way through the body from front to back. Does that mean the knife is what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife, it looks really familiar. Wait, is this... Yes? It's this. It's the knife that person was holding. This is getting really weird. There are just too many strange coincidences. Whoever the person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. And that same knife was used to stab the same masked attacker we found here. So maybe they started placing us down because when they attacked, I was in a kind of trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife. And maybe then and if this really is Kyoko, I mean Kyoko is the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, it can't be. There's no way. Night for the crime scene! These look like fragments of something. They're all burned, so I can't really be sure. I feel like I've seen something like this before. But where? Wait, was it there? I'll have to double check that later. Fragments near the dead body. This is the panel that controls sprinklers. They're said to turn on at 7:30 every morning, and Monokuma said the time possibility couldn't be changed. Huh? Hold on. So the sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? Then, if the body was here before then, the sprinklers should have gotten it wet. Which would mean the murder must have taken place after sprinklers. Chicken, chicken, chicken coop! I remember there were some chickens in the chicken coop. I count 4 chickens. Huh? 4?
Yo!
What's going on, Makoto? Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were here in here? Of course, there were precisely 5. Yeah, right. Well, what's wrong? There's only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short. Ah! That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared. I was down here just before nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens dead.
What?
What are we going to do? Clever fight of 4 is going to have an impact on the structure of the world.
Conspiracy!
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. Even if a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. I do my best to ignore Kira and focus on the problem at hand. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? Chicken coop chickens. Let's check the shed. Pretty sure I should take a look at the tool shed. This room is messy and disorganized. In other words, a pretty stereotypical tool shed. Is this a tarp? Wait, was there a tarp in here before? I should probably look into that. It could be related to the case. I bet it's wet. The top is wet and covered with mud and grime, but the underside is totally clean, completely dry. One side of the tarp is wet and dirty. Something in fact that bothers me. Tarp. That's the one thing in here that concerns me. Yeah, I can't see anything else in here. Yeah, have you come to any conclusion? Good timing, Makoto. I wanted to talk to you. What do you want to talk about?
So, in other words...
I'd like to hear your alibi. Alibi?
In other words...
Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. I was sick, so I was asleep not all night. But why are you asking about that now? And what's nighttime got to do with it? Isn't it obvious? This murder took place after nighttime. How can you know that for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hero's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was no body here.
In other words...
So the murder could only have taken place at some point during nighttime, after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's rooms to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all 4 of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
That's right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one with an alibi. Also, when we went to get Hina and Toko, we stopped by her room as well. but you never came to the door. So where precisely were you?
I'm telling the truth, I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so
That's hardly an alibi.
I know.
So, what now? You seem to be at quite a disadvantage here.
I'm the only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? Byakuya has a count.
Well, thanks! Thanks, Byakuya, you absolute tool.
It's 11 o'clock right now.
Okay, and...
Serious.
Oh, well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body. And the body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. 9 o'clock. Monokuma's announcement woke me up at 7, as usual, and I head to the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, I met up with Hina. That was right around 7:30. It took me half an hour to get to the dining hall. Then I headed to the gym where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was it then? About 9 o'clock. 9:01. Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, we already went through all this. That's right, it had to have been around 9 o'clock. Now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think we can say for sure that the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job started. That's a pretty small job. When the body was found. Let's get Toko out of the way. So who does that body belong to? Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to faint anymore. Kill girl. Listen, Makoto, do you remember how the body looked, before it blew up? If I remember right, it was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out of the stomach and the area it was stained with blood. Apparently, the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Byakuya said not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody. For how much blood there was in the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it.
Okay.
Wow, thanks. That was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember it a lot too, but better too. Oh my god. So, thank you too. Body before the explosion. I think I've checked everything I need to in this area, but I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check. Specifically, that fragment I found before. What in the F? What could that belong to? There's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicion. I'm looking at that and I'm going, I have no clue. I still need to find out more about Kyoko. Is that, of course, really Kyoko? If that's true. Was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? Yeah, she just was very mysterious and they came back later. If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never the kind of person to talk about herself that much. Maybe if I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. The key to her room!
It's all clear now.
It's with Byakuya. We know that. I don't have a choice. I have to see if he'll let me borrow her room key. Hey, Byakuya? If you do come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear it later, after class talk. Oh, no, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect after all. Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then, will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see. Depending on my mood, I may go with you, or I may not. Come back later, huh? Yeah, then in the meantime, I should look around somewhere else. Maybe I should check out that one area. That one area, that one freaking area, that one area, man, that one area. Okay, so I found the area. I accidentally found the area. I just took a few bits ahead, but otherwise didn't really miss anything. It's that the bomb from this Monokuma, well, it's missing. It's not here in the gym. So that's why Makoto is now saying there's no doubt about that. The fragments I found in the garden belongs to the bomb. Okay, I've checked everything else I can think of. All that's left now is Kyoko's room. I should head back to the garden and ask Byakuya. So, if you're wondering what them dismantled pieces are, go to the gym and you'll find out that the bomb is gone missing. thought by now we would have done 1,000 steps. Oh well. Guess not. So they don't fast travel anywhere. Oh! The forest noises have stopped. Well, the garden noises. It's gonna start again in a bit. The Garden of Danganronpa. You can go soon, Jack, now? You wanted to share Kyoko's room, right? Very well, let's go. Wait for me! Byakuya walked off without a second glance, and I hurried after him on our way to the dorms. Well then, here we go. Byakuya took out the key and slid it into the keyhole, and then click, and it's open. Looks like it. Looks like it. Thanks. I guess he's gonna come in with us. Indeed. So this is Kyoko's room. So every other room. There's something on the table. It's a wood block decoration.
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. The lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers. I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. That doesn't really surprise me. I'd picture Byakuya doing something like that.
It's certainly
But
possible.
if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure I saw something in that dojo that this might go to. The dojo. Woohoo! Wood block key. Wood block key. Wood block key. Here's her bed. I don't see anything interesting here, at least not as far as the case is concerned. Can't go to the drawer. Here's the bathroom. She might have certain articles hanging out to dry. I better not look inside. Wow, you absolutely coward. No bin? Okay, yeah, we know.
Certainly.
Yeah. No bin, so why else are we in here? Guess I'll be back, yeah?
What?
You wanted to come in here, right? So what is it you're looking for? Nothing in particular. I just thought we might find some clue in here. A clue that might help us understand Kyoko. You can't be serious. That's why you made me take time out of my search to come here? Sorry. Regardless, if you plan on poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete, something to give us some sort of direction here. More concrete. Oh, I know. Early Kyoko gave me something. Huh? What's this?
It's true.
Yes, the letter. We're not meant to open it until something happens to her. I'm sure I have it here somewhere. Found it. What in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. Said if something ever happened, I should open it. Well, something has certainly happened, so open it. Okay. I opened the envelope and looked inside. Inside it was a single piece of paper. Under the sheet.
What?
That's all that was in there? Yeah, it looks like it. Under the sheets, what could it be? Ew, I wonder, maybe her sheets? You know, bed sheets? But could something be hidden under the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as I lifted up the sheets... What's this? Key. No, I found a crumpled up piece of paper. Mukura Ikosaba. Sex. F. Oh, she got an F in sex? Damn. Oh, Class 78, student registry. Mukuro Ikosaba.
I see.
It appears to be Mukuro Ikosaba's profile. Yep, looks like it. That's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room along with the key. God, you're so annoying! Fine, I'll tell you. It's a key, and that's it. This must be the blank that Monokuma was on about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. Okay. I made an effort to pull myself together, then look down at the profile sheet. Named Makoto Ikusawa, sex female, the ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she'd received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Makoto's profile. The Ultimate Soldier, a mercenary group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. It's like one's non-fiction, the other is sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. That was how I saw things as just an ordinary person, but then I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. Huh? You recognize this?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers, but they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard say that Fenrir has already...
Found it!
Whoa! I feel like our hero's becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming our hero. Ah, it's you.
What?
What have you got in your pretty little hand there? Uh-oh, you found her profile! So what if we...
Hey!
Don't freak out on me! I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rules against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drive her corpse out here and slice it up into bears. Bears are omnivores, you know.
What?
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours. Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order. Which is why even I, as a school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself. So, you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course!
Absolutely! I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is now, can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting? It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I ever told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
When you all first got here in the main hallway, back when there were 15 people there, right? I think that first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. A misunderstanding? Are you saying...
in other words,
That's right. There weren't actually 15
Yes,
of you.
indeed.
The total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16. 16? Then... Oh my good god. The 16th student, Makoto Ikusawa. She's part of this school life. So the one making all the regulations is... Why? Did you say something? Why are you telling us this? Oh, well, because... Like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we've got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know?
yes, indeed.
Make sense?
Well, now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge tickets, so I have an extra bonus for you. Revenge? I want to get back at that sneaky Kiri. So, I'm gonna share a little secret with you. Seriously?
Hey,
You know how she wore those stupid gloves day in and day out all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see. What? Okay, now that's all you get. Monokuma's account. Kyoko wears those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars. Wait, so on the back of her hand, it's a tattoo. Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said they were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wears those gloves to hide the scars. Which means those fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again? Huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap?
Such ignorance.
God must have really hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student here. Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mukuro is the one creating the rules of the game. But why would he tell us that? And why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Mukuro is related to the case?
It's certainly possible.
Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko. What? That would explain why we would have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing game. Mukuro is the killer? She killed Kyoko. Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began. But based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
All clear now.
Mukuro Ikusawa isn't the culprit. Huh? What makes you say that? We thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the Mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma behavior makes no sense. Why would the Mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point.
In other words,
Mukuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense than to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit, so that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. The way you say it definitely does seem possible, but if that's really true, if Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is? Well then I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are places in need of investigation. I should really find out if that key and the doors are really connected.
Go.
Well, are you coming? And Byakuya is what the score is. No! Oh, coin. Woohoo! There we go. There are wooden lockers here. They use woodblock keys just like at those super traditional Polo bathhouses. It looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go to one of these lockers.
I see.
Makoto, do you see the locker farthest to the right?
Very strange.
That's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what that means, right? I should probably use the key we found on that locker, right? Well, just try it. Okay. I took out the wood lock and key and inserted it into the locker's metal lock, and click. The lockers eagerly accepted the key and opened. There are arrows in here. It looks like 10 arrows in total. They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks. Titanium arrows. Oh, there's something else inside the locker. It's a wadded up ball of duct tape. I wonder what this was used for. Is that a bloodstain? If it is, that means it must surely be related to the case. This duct tape is related to the case, no? But how could it be possibly involved? Maybe the wound to the back of the head? I think that's all it said. I think that's all the locker has to offer for now. Something wrong?
Strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case, but how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room? Or perhaps... Byakuya? Forget it. Come on. We need to continue on to the next location. Huh? What next location? There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. Fenrir? You mean the mercenary group that Mukuro was part of? But how are we supposed to find out about that? Isn't it obvious? Where in the school would you go to do research on something? Research. Are you talking about the archive? That's right, the archive has all kinds of info that the general public doesn't have access to. We only have so much time here before the trial begins. Let's hurry. I believe there was a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. Byakuya seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to a shelf in the back. Ah, here we go. He quickly returned with a file in hand.
I see.
Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Well, whatever, I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. How about no? 100 times? That's kind of extreme. Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member of is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like that, Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continuing existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors that indicate they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they acquired. Some, however, believe there was a mounting internal tension within the group and they simply imploded. What is it? That all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality, the only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here. An unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. So, did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, the report said something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right, it said Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad will get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. What? They got a tattoo of Fenrir. Could that mean Mukuro Ikusaba's profile? Ding dong, bing bong.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us organisms, the earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that. Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial. So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you later.
Have fun. Then the time has come. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial. It would seem that way. Let's go. Wow, Byakuya and Makoto showed up together. Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word. We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point? Makoto's ranked high enough for you guys to go off together? Just the two of you?
Huh?
What? Are you jealous?
Hey.
Are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself?
What?
Stop talking and brace yourselves. He'll be here any second. Any second. He could show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But we stood there for 5 full minutes, waiting for something weird to happen. And then 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma shown up yet?
Could it be?
Maybe he died again? What should we do? Should we keep waiting here or what?
What?
Jesus!
Did I scare you?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that? What? I made you wait? You've got all backwards. You're the ones making me wait. Huh?
In other words...
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here, now can we? What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you. Sorry, but you're wrong. But I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now. If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here. When we heard that voice, we all spun around to look.
Hey,
I'm here, and no rules have been broken. Kyoko! Kyoko, you're still alive! No, that's a ghost! Stop talking. If you want to fight, do it at class trial. You need to save some of the fun for later, right?
What?
But is it okay that there is no particular penalty for being late?
is that right?
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong? You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later. No, I'll make sure you're sorry. Anyway, hustle your butts onto the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of you. I can't speak. When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed to Kyoko. Kyoko! So you really didn't die?
Indeed.
Of course I didn't die. Thank God, I'm so glad you're okay. Perhaps, but that's not necessarily a good thing for us. Huh? He's right, now we've got to deal with a ghost! I told you, stop talking.
Let's go.
Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Bianca stepped into the elevator. Master, wait for me. Good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long. I'll be happy when this trial is all over. One after another, everyone piled into the elevator. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. Of course I did. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you, where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you?
Correct.
So, I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. The second floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that. I had no idea a body had been discovered. Then, when did you find out?
So...
Just now, I finished my search and came back down just in time to hear the class trial announcement. It took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to a trial completely uninformed, can I? So that's why you were late.
However...
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting. But if you were on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key found goes
Wrong.
to. Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other words...
I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. What? Kyoko's account.
Just a second.
Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma.
Makoto.
We can go over all the details after we get through the trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation. Because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. For her? That's a strange way to put it. The class trial is important for everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her?
Goodbye.
Well, if that's all... Seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? And just before the class trial starts, we're gonna leave it there! Oh man, it's been an intense investigation and Kyoko is still alive. Of course, kinda obvious that she wasn't dead, but where the hell she was, we don't know. But, so that means that's Mukuro Ikosawa, because the back of her hand has a femoral mark on it. But who killed Mukuro Ikosawa, and where was she hiding? But who's the real mastermind, because, well, Monokuma's still moving around. Let me know what you think, get down in the comments as well. Let's talk about this, let's have our own investigation. But that is it from me, BDB. I will see ye later.